Good day, Leo, and welcome to my channel. This is your monthly reading for March 2025. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Also, note that there is going to be a bonus reading for this, and you can find the link to that in my description below under Patreon. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what your affirmation for this week is. My obstacles are moving out of my way. My path is curved towards greatness. My obstacles are moving out of my way. My path is curved towards greatness. It's a pretty good one. It's a little long, but it's whatever, you know. I like the shorter ones, that's all. Anyway, universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Nine of clubs, five of spades, king of spades, five of clubs, and the ace of spades. Okay, so your general energy for the month is the ace of spades. A good investment. Yeah, so you have a chance to make a good investment this month. Now, coming up in this position, this can be multiple good investments that you make. So yeah, but here's the thing. Just because this card popped up, don't start making investments in everything that comes to you, right? We can get offered many different, investment opportunities throughout a whole month, right? I mean, you have like even online stuff, wants you to invest in this and invest in that. So definitely don't just, go all willy nilly and be like, oh, I'm just going to make a bunch of investments. Don't do that. You still need to go with your gut feeling. You still need to math it out and, make sure that it's actually a profitable investment. But now, is this going to make you rich? No, this is just going to help you live a little bit more comfortably, a little bit more like how you want to. But it will, bring in some kind of financial abundance to you. And yeah, it can be multiples, but don't just, like I said, don't start jumping in on every investment that you can make, okay? Because that's not smart at all, right? Just because this card popped up. Anyway, at the beginning of the month, we have the Nine of Clubs, a struggle. See, there is still a struggle going on, whatever that may be. You might be struggling with your relationship, struggling with work. It can be anything, really. But you're willing to give into that struggle and just say, well, I guess this is it. This is my life. This is what it's going to be like. And the card is saying, no, the end is near. Don't give up. You are strong enough to make it through this struggle. Now, when it does come to struggles, a lot of times we do have the ability to remove those struggles from our lives. Just sometimes we can't see that because sometimes it's because of denial, or it's because we're not being honest with ourselves about said situation. But definitely look into it. Make sure that there is not some sort of way that you can remove that struggle from your life. Then you have a warning. Yeah, so somebody's betraying you. It's going to lead to a breakup. But it's time. It's time for this to happen. This is a hidden blessing. You're not going to see it at first because you most likely care about whoever this is that's betraying you. But as you look back, in the future, you will see that it's for the best. This is definitely for the best. And this definitely can be part of the struggle. This person might be part of the struggle. Maybe you were struggling because they were betraying you, but you didn't realize they were betraying you. That can very well be happening for some of you right there, But yeah, but yeah, it's definitely a blessing. Anyway, then you have leadership, okay? So you're going to be in the position of leadership heading out of the month. Now, this can have something to do with an investment. Maybe you invest in yourself and or in some like kind of self-made business or something like that. Or yeah, but definitely I feel like this is part of the investment or a part of investments. Maybe you had to make multiple investments in order to get this running. But yeah, you're in the lead of this. Now, leadership can also be being in the leadership of a family. Maybe you are uh, taking care of the family, and that could also be an investment. You could have invested in your family. But bottom line, this card is coming up mostly not to tell you that you're a leader. I don't know why I went on that rant, but to tell you not to use your ego while you're leading, right? You want to lead with your head. Sometimes when we're in the leadership role, we allow it to go to our head and we start thinking that we know it all. We start thinking that our way is the best way or whatever. And that's not true for anybody. You want to keep an open mind and you want to take in any advice or ideas that other people have, right? Because there might be a good one there. It doesn't mean that you have to use their advice or whatever. It just means that you want to be able to keep an open mind to let that in. So definitely lead with your head and not your ego. Then we have, this is more about being open-minded. We have the Five of Clubs. Broaden your horizon, yes. And I feel like this definitely goes with the leadership, because this is about changing a way of thinking or changing a way of seeing something or changing a way of living, and it's definitely got a lot to do with keeping an open mind, right? Keeping an open mind and learning something new or learning that something can be done differently or whatever. But regardless, I really feel like this is going hand in hand with the leadership here. And by changing your mind, by going through that negativity, because it is a negativity. It's something that comes to you, and you realize that it's a truth that challenges something that you believed in at some point, right? It's kind of like that. So it is a little negative because you got to go, oh, I've been looking at this the wrong way. But because you broaden your horizon, because you go through that negativity, that's going to lead you to adventure and change. There's definitely a lot of change going on here. I mean, going from the struggle to the betrayal to the breakup to leadership. You know, and then into broadening your horizon. So, I mean, it starts out rough and then it's ending pretty good, pretty good. I feel really good energy here at the end of the month. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards had to say. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Oh yeah, see. All right, so the four of wands here can represent a couple of different things. Like it can represent marriage, so maybe marriage is going on. I don't feel that. I don't really feel that. What I feel here is the other interpretation, which is a finish line. This is the people waiting for you at the end of the finish line, and that you're entering a finish line. And I think you really are entering a finish line from this struggle. I mean, like I said, it goes from the struggle to the breakup to all of a sudden you're in the leadership of something and you're broadening your horizon. And I just feel like it's the end of like uh just dealing with something bad and going into something good. Like that's the finish line. You're gonna win, right? You're gonna win out of this. And that's what's gonna happen is you're gonna win. You're gonna start out with the struggle and you're gonna end broadening your horizon, learning something new that changes your whole life and brings in adventure and change into your life. So I feel like this card is just saying, yes, you're at the finish line of this struggle. The struggle is coming to an end, okay? And there's happiness, joy, and possibly abundance, with the investment stuff, financial abundance waiting for you at the end of this line. So this is actually a very good reading here, Leo. I mean, it starts out rocky, but it will end. It will end. The struggle will definitely end. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way. If it does, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also note there is going to be a bonus, an extra bonus of 3 cards for this reading that you can find on my Patreon, which is the link is in the description below. And I hope to see you back here next month. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.